On Monday, Prime Minister Boris Johnson announced a new 3-tier approach to coronavirus restrictions that will replace the patchwork of guidelines and regulations that were in place before. So obviously this will have a different impact on work and business practice, and indeed HR practice, dependent on what sector you are in. For hospitality, for leisure industries, they will be very, very worried about this very high tier. It in essence can mean the business is forced to close, and although there is some furlough or some additional furlough available to pay staff members at a reduced rate, obviously it stops all income for that businesses, which has the follow-on risk of creating further redundancies. So what does this mean for HR and work? Well, from the HR directors that we have spoken to throughout 2020, it likely means a renewed focus on people centricity, ergo understanding the very human impact of all of these new restrictions on both the workforce as a whole and the individual, ensuring that you're delivering in both the short term and the slightly longer term, so that they can continue to be, firstly, well, which is very, very important, but then engaged, not affected by everything, well, not affected too much by everything that is going on around them, and also productive. One of the key things that I believe HR will have to focus on, and this has been proven through a variety of different conversations and anecdotal evidence throughout 2020, is communication, whether that is to be transparent about your plans and what you will do in the face of further restrictions, or just communicating and making sure you're engaging with staff to find out how they feel about these changes and what you can do to make their working life better. Again, obviously this has a follow-on impact for business continuity and productivity going forward. As ever at HR Grapevine, we are more interested in your experience of the HR practice as these new restrictions and the new tiered approach to work and life come into force over, and it's what is likely to be, the next few months. So get in touch across all of our social media channels or at editorial team@executivegrapevine.com